should wear a crown, 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 crown.
Hello, I'm Romanica Jones, and welcome to Live Blessed Global Ministries. I would like to take this time out to invite you, number one, to follow us on all social media platforms. Yes, we are on Twitter. That's Romanica, Romonica, Live, L-I-V, Blessed, B-L-E-S. Romanica Jones on Instagram, Romanica Jones on Facebook, where we provide your weekly, through the week motivation and inspiration that pushes you through every level of your life. And make sure that we erase any uncertainty. We also like to chip away at those broken foundations that could bring about pain or bring about defeat or bring about discomfort, because I am a licensed counselor. And so we also want your foundation to be mentally sound. We want you to have a very strong therapeutic foundation base. And also, in as much after you followed us on social media, feel free to give our office a call here at Eclectic Counseling Services, or if you or your family have any therapeutic needs at this time. It can be things from your childhood, things from that you want to address individually that you don't want to share, you want to keep it confidential, things that you're dealing with in your family, or just even career counseling. We know a lot of people have lost their jobs through this pandemic. We offer career counseling where we can bring you to the library, or you can even come here to the office so that we can research those career moves for you so that your family can be financially sound during this time. I also want to give you an invitation to the Tower of Strength Church. Well, we are there every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. and that location is 7707 Waco Avenue in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Our office for both Eclectic Counseling Services, and if you are in need of transportation to go to Sunday service at the Tower of Strength Church, give us a call at 504 right here 265-0996. That office number is 504-265-0996. Call us for therapy. Call us for your spiritual needs. Call us for your mental health needs, and even call us for your booking events as well. I want to give you an opportunity as we deal with mental health and making sure that you are in a position to make strong, sound decisions at this time that's going to push not only you forward, but it's going to push your family forward. It's going to push the people that you're connected forward. And it's going to push them forward for generations to come. Because we're not in a time right now where we can take a fall. We're not in a time right now where we can take a setback. So we want to allow your faith to push you to the next level. And in order to do that, to help you do that, we want to invite you to purchase some of our products. One of those books is Poems from a Broken Soul Made Whole, where I am the author by the grace of God. Praise God. That second book is What Your Daddy Never Told You and Your Mother Never Knew. I want to invite you to order those book products to make sure that you are reading, make sure that you are whole, make sure that you are renewed, make sure that you are sound so that you can make solid decisions that's going to push you forward. And we also have t-shirt products. And of course, you can visit our website to purchase those products at www.liveblessedglobalministries.com. That's www.liveblessedglobalministries.com, where you can also sow your offering seed into the ministry as well. As we're on TV, radio, of course, we have business, and we have the Tower of Strength Church. All of that is critical because today we are actually discussing the business model, okay? So one thing you want to do with your business is that you want to find ways to market your business, okay? So once you start a business, number one, you want to start a business based on your natural gifts. This is so good, and I wish someone would have shared this with me or shared it on even just a larger platform, because so many people start businesses out of competing. So many people start businesses out of competition. So many people start businesses because they want to keep up up with what they see someone else doing. And you can get frustrated when your motives is off. You can get frustrated when you're doing it because you think that this person is making this certain amount of money. Or you think that this person's family is going to their next level. Or you think that this person's children is blessed beyond, your kids. So when you do it that way, you don't have the grace to birth that business out. You don't have the weight to carry it to its next level. You will find yourself frustrated. You will find yourself at a loss of ideas. You will find yourself feeling defeated because you may not have the natural gift for that business. You may not have the natural gift for that talent. So a lot of people that do not have the natural gift, they find themselves competing. They find themselves tearing other people down. They find themselves copying and pasting. They find themselves losing integrity to try to get to the next level, which means that they're losing their self-worth. They're losing their value. They're losing their identity because they're trying to keep up with what they see someone else is doing. That is a great mistake, and the reason why it is a great mistake is because as long as you're following what someone else is doing, you're not doing what God has called you to do. We understand that even as it relates to Facebook, the person that created Facebook actually dropped out of college. And if he was trying to keep up with his classmate, or if he was trying to keep up with his sibling, or if he was trying to keep up with his father, then he would have missed out on a multi-millionaire opportunity. People that attempt to keep up with other people are already suffering with low self-esteem. They're already suffering with the low self-worth. They're already dealing with a lost identity, because when you know who you are, it doesn't matter what nobody else is doing. When you know what God has called you to do, you're not worried about keeping up with anybody. You're not worried about their opinions. You're not worried about who opens a door or who closes a door. You're not worried about who supports you. You're not worried about who comes against you, because your foot is on the solid foundation that God has called you to it. And when God called you to it, He will make a way that you get through it. That's why you keep on excelling. That's why God keep on opening up doors. That's why your head is always held high. That's why blessings continue to flow. And the reason why it flows is because it's your natural gift. When you're not in your natural gift, you can find your place. You can find yourself in a dry place. When you're not in your natural gift, you can find yourself losing your way, losing direction, and losing your morals, and find yourself in a situation that you don't know how you got in, because you don't even know how to get out of it. But what you have to do is this: don't allow anybody else's gift to seduce you towards that direction. Don't allow anybody else's grace or calling or business to seduce you in their direction. Number one, your foundation should be knowing what God has called and created you to do. Because when you are doing what God has called and created you to do, you will not see a dry season. You will not suffer any lack. You will not deal with spirits of confusion or defeat, and you will not go backwards, because you will go forward. How do we know this? We know this, number one, because the children of Israel, even when they left out away from Pharaoh, when they left Egypt and they escaped away from Pharaoh, they knew that they were called to be free. They knew that they were called to go into a place to serve and to worship their God. They didn't try to break free because they heard that the Syrians had broken free. They didn't try to break free because they heard that the people down the street, the Bethlehemites, had broken free.